Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Psychic Medium Toni Greene. And I'm Toni Greene. So today I am going to be taking callers from my call log and answering questions. Most of my callers, I think, are also listening on YouTube. I love that. That's awesome. So, Um, when I call your area code, please let me know just your first name and your area that you're calling from. It's going to be one of those shows, you guys. It is. It just is. And then have an exact question or an exact connection to the other side that you would like to connect with. If you do have a question you would like to ask, please make sure that you have pushed number 1 on your keypad so that your hand is up on my call log, because if you don't push that button, it just looks like you want to listen on the phone. Okay. So I want to thank everybody listening in on YouTube and saying hi to me. So we have Genevieve, Heather, Sal, Sita. Hi, Sita. Um, and Fawn, Lolly, and of course Mimi, who takes so much of her personal precious time to timestamp all of the clearings. Breezy, Ray, hey Ray, with Sabrina. Hi, you guys. How are you? Um, okay, couple of quick little things here. I am going to, on Wednesday, I'll be back with a show. I'm so sorry I didn't make last Wednesday's show, but on Wednesday, I'll be back with my show at noon, but then Wednesday evening, and I'm never on during the evening, but Wednesday evening, I'm going to be a guest on the Peter G show. So, all of the links to that show are on all of my social media, Facebook and Instagram and Facebook and Instagram for now. We'll get back to the rest later. Yep. It's going to be one of those shows. My mind is not working as fast as whatever else would be. Oh my goodness gracious. Um, Okay, I'm going to start. I'm just going to go straight in. There's so much I wanted to say at like, I don't even know what time in the morning songs were popping in my head. I'm like, I need to remember this. I need to remember this. They were songs I didn't even know. And I thought I need to remember this for the show because I know they had something to do with the show. Like one of them was so specific and I didn't know the song, but every word was coming to me. And I thought, this has to be for somebody on the show. And then I woke up and I apologize. The songs are gone. I apologize. But I'm going to go to the very first caller, who is caller 415. 415. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, Toni. This is Kate.
And let me turn up the volume here. And where are you calling from, love?
I'm calling from New Mexico.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. And how can I help you today?
I just moved here and I've been so sleepy, and I don't know if I'm just relaxing finally or, adjusting to high altitude, or is there anything that you get about getting my energy back, or what's going on?
So I do want to say that everybody has been super sleepy, not to take that away from you, but it is going around a bit. And second, yes, there's been a lot going on and you're finally just like kind of in a space where you are, let me breathe out. Let me breathe out is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be too concerned with it. I would allow yourself to rest for a bit of time, and then if like in a couple of days, I want to say a week, if in a week your energy doesn't kick back, start doing a bit of a juice cleanse or a
Mm,
detox, a bit of it. Just, you don't have to go crazy with it, but I do feel like
yeah.
we are all a bit exhausted. There are a lot of really big planets moving right now. um, I
Mm-hmm.
was just watching this thing this morning. I'm gonna do this so there's no background noise. And I apologize that I don't remember the name of the planets, but I think there's it hasn't happened since 1856. These two planets are meeting together, and I apologize again that I don't remember the names of the planets, but I'm not an astrologer. So the last time they met, there was a peace treaty, the Paris Peace Treaty, and something else. And if anybody on my YouTube knows what I'm talking about, please feel free to put it in my YouTube, and I'll be happy to comment on it. Jupiter and Neptune. That's it, Breezy Ray with Sabrina. Yes, Jupiter and Neptune. Thank you. They are meeting, and I think, and if you know this too, you can correct me or help me along. So it was the Paris Peace Treaty, which was a treaty with Russia. And, I just want to say, whatever your views are on think what we think is going on in the world, remember, there are a few things I'm going to say that might be triggering for some people here. So here's your trigger warning. And they might be controversial to what you're seeing in the mainstream media. Um, First of all, Putin is very, I already lost two people. Bye. Bye. Putin is very against any form of, and I have to be careful of the words I use here, because certain words will get you like kicked off of certain stations. So he does not allow any inappropriate behavior with children or women. He is very in alignment with shutting all of that down. And Ukraine was number 3 in that. Top 3 in inappropriate behavior with children. And for those of you who can't see me right now, I'm like, hello. Second, he's a capitalist, and we need to be capitalists. We need to be capitalists. We need to make money. We need to make sure our countries make money, and each country needs to protect their country. Hello? Hello. I feel like Adele right now. Hello. Okay, I'm just going to go to the next caller before I get myself in more trouble. But okay, so last time this happened, there was a peace treaty with the Paris Peace Treaty, and I believe it was Isaac Newton was born. I don't know, but it was a very quick thing, like just spouting off facts, and those are the two that I happen to remember. We also have some eclipses coming in, and pre-eclipses, we get very, very exhausted. Remember, over the next month to 6 weeks, and I know I say this a lot, especially around full moons. You might experience where a lot of truths are coming out. I feel like some of these truths, especially around the 6 week mark, are going to be more truths about what's going on in the world, not only in your personal life. I feel like we are going to find out a lot of things that have been falsely perpetrated upon us, perpetrated to us, exhibited to us. We're going to find out, like, a lot of lies are going to come to the surface. We're going to find out let me put it this way, we're just going to find out how much government has been lying and how much mainstream media has been lying. So having said that, I'm going to go directly to the very next caller, 803. 803, hi, how are you today?
Hey, how you doing? This is Chris from South Carolina.
Hey, Chris, how can I help you today?
Yeah, I just got a show. I was wondering, is it going to be good? Is it going to go good and it'll be as big as I think? And is everything going to work out?
Well, I hear yes right away, Chris. The first thing I hear is yes. I feel like the statement I hear is be true to thine own self. And I do hear that you need
Yes.
to I don't know why they're showing me this, Chris. If this means something to you, please do share it with me. They're showing me, do you know the guys in the rodeo who ride the bull? And like, so they're showing me a guy in the rodeo riding a bull with his like hand up. So like they hold the bull with one hand and their other hand is in the air. And this guy is just riding like it's a piece of cake. So, for whatever reason, either this is symbolic to you or that means you're going to be able to ride this bull all the way through. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it's like I had a show back in 2006. Then I got in a bad car accident. And I'm just getting my show back now. I had a different venue.
Okay.
And I was wondering how they can and the money gonna be good, and will they come to the show and it'll be successful?
Yes, yes. And Chris, would you like to say what your show is so anybody listening can?
Yeah, it's an open mic show in the town of Orangeburg,
Okay.
at Ted's North Road. It's supposed to be on Thursdays at 7.
Excellent.
Trying to get it this Thursday, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna do good.
It's called Best of Both Worlds.
It's called what?
Best of Both Worlds.
Best of Both Worlds. Excellent.
And singing and rapping too.
I love it. I love it. Okay. So I feel like you're going to do very well. I feel like everything is going to move forward the way you want it to. The only thing they keep saying is be true to thine own self and everything will fall into place. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
You are so You are so welcome. I'm really grateful I was able to connect with you. I'm going to go to 312. 312, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Craig and I'm calling from Chicago.
Hey, Craig, how can I help you today?
Okay, my question for today is I had an interview for a promotion I had 2 of them about a month ago. However, I have not heard anything back as far as next steps, and I want to know, do you see that next steps coming for me?
I hear yes, the next step is coming, but I also hear I hear keep looking. I feel like there is another option coming in, even if you even I feel like yes, the next step is coming, but the statement I'm hearing is keep it moving, keep it pushing, keep going forward. And whether that means with this particular company and or also other companies, they want you to keep applying to other companies because I feel like you're going to find something that is even better. The way they're describing it is this is the hors d'oeuvre and you're about to get the entree. So however that means for you, but also having said that, if they offer, take it and then keep moving if you feel like there's something better out there. But I do feel like you are going to be getting knowledge of a position that might be better than the one you're waiting on, and that might be why the time lapse. Sometimes when there's like a lot of time in between, it's so that we can keep looking and find the one that we are supposed to be with. I feel like a really good I don't know why they're showing this all to me in meat. It's the weirdest thing, but I feel like a really good, like they're showing me platters and like big, like this big chunk of, they're saying it's a fillet. A fillet is on it, a filet mignon is on it. So this big fillet is about to land in your lap. So keep looking, because I feel like if you keep looking, you're going to have that come up for you. Okay, Chris?
Okay, thank you.
You are so welcome. And I'm really grateful I was able to connect with you today. I'm going to go directly to 251. 251, how are you today?
Hi, Toni.
Hi. What's your name? Where you
Toni,
from?
can you hear me?
I can. What's your name? Where
Hey,
you from?
this is Laura in Alabama. I spoke with you about a year and a half ago when I was in California. How are you doing?
Excellent. Excellent. So what's going on today?
Good. Well, I was going to see if my father, Ruddy, has any advice for me. I've been working at this law firm for years, but it's just the wheels are about to come off. Long story, my boss is going through divorce. It's been kind of nutty around here, and I'm wondering, does my father think I should stay here for the next year and a half, or if I should switch firms? I'm going to be retiring in a year and a half.
Okay, so the only what I'm hearing, and for whatever this means to you, I feel like if there's a relocation, obviously you would switch firms. For right now, just for right now, I feel like you should stay. Don't do anything for 6 months. The next 6 months are going to be very telling and somewhat rewarding for you. You're going to learn a lot over the next 6 months where you are. Don't make any sudden moves. They will not be as beneficial for you as you think they will. Now, I know when people are going through situations like that, it can be very disturbing, is one word they're using for everybody at the workplace. What I'm hearing is just like be a support system, and then allow things to proceed. I feel like at the end of the 6 month mark, you are going to find relief or a reprieve, and you're going to be very happy you did not jump ship. I feel like those who stick around will be rewarded.
Thank you so much. This is the third divorce I've gone through with him. A lot of drama here. Okay, well, I really appreciate that. That makes me feel so much better. Thank you so much, Toni. I'll just tough it out.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. And that's so funny.
Thank you, doll.
The third divorce. You know what? Never say die. Never give up. Just keep I admire someone who can try again in love. And you know what? I feel like this is not his last marriage, not by a long shot. So
oh God, I'm giving up on me, but with him, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him if he marries another young girl. I'm gonna have to kill him. Okay.
Lord, right. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I love chatting with you.
Okay. You saved me. Thank you, Dawn.
You are so welcome. I'm going to go directly to 405. 405, how are you today?
Hello, Toni.
Yes, hi.
Hi, this is Heather from Oklahoma.
Hey, Heather, how are you?
I'm okay. I was calling about the puppies again. I'm having problems getting rid of them, so I'm trying to see if there's anything that you can see that I can do to get rid of them quicker.
Okay.
Or should I just take them to a rescue?
No, I don't feel
I
like
feel
that's,
like really guilty about it.
yeah, I don't feel like a rescue is the right resource. Again, what kind of puppies are they again?
They're blue heeler dachshund.
A blue heeler dachshund. Okay, so we're going to do this again, folks. Anybody looking for a puppy, a blue heeler dachshund? I'm not sure what that looks like, but
They look like a blue heeler, but they're tiny like a dachshund.
okay, perfect. So if you like little dogs and you are wanting one, Heather has puppies. How old are they now, Heather?
They're 10 weeks.
Oh gosh. Oh, I love puppies too. So listen, if you want a puppy, reach out to Heather. Can I give out your number on air, Heather? Your phone number?
Yeah.
Her phone number is 405-999-2784. And reach out to her, see what kind, if you feel like this is a good fit. I'm sure she'll be happy to send you some pictures of these babies. I'm sure these babies are absolutely adorable. And Heather, now refresh everybody's memory. Are you asking money for them? Is there are you asking to recoup medical costs? What's the pricing here?
I was asking a $100 rehoming fee.
It's right there, folks. Come on, with the price of puppies today, that's amazing. That is just amazing. And where are you? And you're in Oklahoma.
They got their first shots and they're dewormed.
See, first shots and dewormed. And where are you located, Heather?
Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City. And I'm going to tell you, one of my puppies, when I got her, she was in Arkansas, and there are companies that will drive it. And Oklahoma, for most people, it's not that far. So, Heather, what I'm going to say is I feel like around the 12-week mark, most of the puppies will be rehomed. And it will be feel uplifting for you. I do feel like you might have to work with not a rescue, but an agency for one or two puppies. If you cannot get them rehomed, any of the puppies rehomed, reach out to places that do therapy dogs for people like veterans coming back and such, and see if there's not a need there for any of the puppies. Because sometimes when veterans come back and they have PTSD or they're handicapped, they can train these dogs to do amazing things. Also, even though they're small dogs, they might be really good dogs to train for the police department, because little dogs can get into crazy places and find things. I'm just saying. I am just saying. They might not be the shepherds that can be Johnny on the spot attack dog, but they can do some really good sniffing of some really counterfeit money and paraphernalia stuff. I mean, they might. So reach out to those. That might be the agency we're talking about too. Is one of those two agencies might have a need for one or more of your puppies for either therapy dogs for veterans or I don't want to call it a sniffing dog, but a dog that can Sniffing dog. Yeah, my brain is on slow motion today, folks. I'm so sorry. My brain is on such slow motion today. Oh my goodness. Okay, sweetie. On that happy note, I am gonna let you get I'm gonna let you go, and please see if there are agencies in your area that might be interested. And I would even reach out to not only local law enforcement but like the DEA, because they train a lot of dogs too. I do have a strong feeling that at least one of the puppies is going to go to one of these agencies. Okay, love?
Okay, thank you.
You are so welcome. So welcome. Okay, I'm going to say hello to a few people online. Terry, hello. And thank you everybody for posting all the hellos and the messages on the side. I'm going to go to 404. 404, how can I help you today? Up, 404. What? I lost you. I'm so sorry. I'm going to go to 831 next. 831. Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I'm wondering if you can contact the other side.
Who would you like to connect on
Toni?
the other side?
I'd like to connect with Joe.
Joe. And who is Joe to you?
My fiance.
Okay. Well, okay, so the first person I'm seeing is somebody who was a little bit they were I want to say stocky in size. Not somebody who was very thin. More of that a little bit stocky of a build with shorter hair. Does this, I know it's a very vague description. Does this sound like Joe or somebody else that you know?
I don't think that's the Joe.
Okay. Well,
I know it's
if
yeah.
If this,
I mean, he had a full head of white hair.
Okay, this guy has definitely dark hair and is stocky with a belly. So this is probably somebody else that is coming through. Probably somebody that you know also, because they came in. Well, I saw them when you came on the line. So I'm going to say Joe's here. And Joe, the first, okay, so what I'm going to ask you what question would you want to ask Joe? Now, because there's more than one person here, I might get messages from both people. I feel like this person here, this stocky person, if they're not for you, they're for somebody else listening and they really want to get through today. But what question would you have for Joe Love?
I have a sense of why he left to the other side, and I would like it confirmed. And I would like to confirm what thoughts he had about me prior to his immediate departure. Like up to, I'm sure he thought of me at the end. I'd like to know what it was. I also don't believe it's the stocky person. I think he's for someone else. But
no,
if you can get that, I would really appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay. So I think these are two separate people. There is a stocky person here, and then there's also Joe here. And the first thing I hear when you say what was the thoughts were, and I hope that this fits. I want to say this in a way that I hope it makes sense to you. I just couldn't take it anymore. Now, that can mean a lot of things to a lot of people. So to you, that should make somewhat of sense for his personal situation. And in the end, I'm hearing this song, and I think it's The song I'm hearing is Hello Darkness, my old friend. And I don't know that song, and I don't even know if I'm singing it well, but that's just what came out of my mouth. And then what else I'm hearing is there were not um okay, I don't, this is a very, 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 very sensitive, um this is very sensitive, and I actually wish this was a very, very personal one-on-one situation, because the messages here are, it would take me so long to elaborate in a loving way without it sounding cold, what is wanting to be. In the end, the only thought was the end, which sounds very harsh and not what you're looking for. It's not that um other people weren't thought of. It's that in these moments there was really only one thought, and I
Kind
don't
of solution?
right.
Would you say there was only really one solution and that was an exit?
Yes, and again, I just couldn't take it anymore. Only focused on what was wrong, not what was right. Couldn't see the light at an end of a tunnel. And again, that song, I'm hearing two songs actually. Hello darkness, my old friend, and then and I'll see you. This, I think this is Pink Floyd or Ozzy, or but it's that I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. So there was a lot of darkness. There was a lot of ominousness here. There was a lot of just like not seeing, and again, I'm hearing just not seeing the light, just not being able to see the way out. And then I'm hearing the song, I'm all out of love, I'm so lost without you, I know I was wrong, and I don't know the rest of the words to this song, but I think everybody listening knows, and I would like to apologize for my singing. But that is, and again, I'm not making light of your situation, I'm just saying this person felt like they were all out of love. Joe felt like, I'm all out of love. There was no, I'm gonna say this. When a person gets to this particular point, the only thing they feel is they cannot change their circumstances, and it's going to be like this forever. They feel they don't see a change. They don't see a way to change, and they don't see uh, uh, how things can ever be better again. And we all can see, we all know that things can change and they can get better, and we can have a different circumstance. But when your brain stops working in that way, when your mind stops having that ability to see the light, and I'm going to just use the word light over and over and over and over again, and the light are the good thoughts, the light is the way out, the light is um that hope, that hope, then you don't think of anything other than that dark, or how you got here and how you cannot get out of it. So in the end, if the person had thought of anything or anyone else, this might not be the case, but unfortunately, this is not where their mind went, because it was not capable of going there. So please don't take it personally that at the end, but again, what Joe is saying now is, I was doing everybody a favor. He thought he was doing everybody a favor. He thought he was doing everybody a favor. He felt very burdensome, even if it was just with his demeanor or his because he couldn't pull himself out, So I I I know what you want to hear, love. I do. I know what you want to hear. I know
No,
what
I want to hear the truth. I want to hear the truth, because that's the only way that I can settle my mind. That's what I want to hear, because that's the only thing that sets me free. It's not that I want to hear this. I want to hear the truth. That's what I want to hear.
Okay, so now where he is now and how he is now in the state he's in now, he can see the difference of where he could have gone. And he does want to say that he is sorry and he loves you. And he, you know, for what it's worth, if I knew then what I know now, if I could see then what I can see now, things would be different, but I couldn't see it while I was there. It's almost like this shroud. I don't really know what a shroud is. Like this big black blanket was over encompassing and could not like wave through the energy of that, could not get through the plus I feel like I don't know if this is him or if it's somebody else, but I feel like there were external circumstances of habits or something that also added to this. If this isn't him, there's definitely somebody else here that had some pretty heavy duty habits, or some habits that they could have whatever. But I'm just going to say there was a lot that brought this in. It was not one thing. There were a lot of things. And like that feeling of hitting a wall and not being able to get over it or around it, because it was just a never-ending wall. And again, the song, and again, I know I'm repeating myself, and I really don't give a happy hoo-hoo that I'm repeating myself, because of the deal that I've made is whatever I hear, I say, even if I hear it 10 times. So if I'm repeating myself and, you guys are like, you've already said that. Yeah, I have. But they're repeating it. So I'm saying it again. Hello, darkness, my old friend. So I have a feeling, because this is like the third time he's singing this song, I have a feeling this wasn't his first bout or round with this. I have a feeling this isn't the first. I feel like there had been times in the past, or times in the, like he had hit this point before. Maybe it obviously didn't end the same way before that it ended now. But that statement of hello darkness, my old friend, it's actually a song. But if I think I know, that means one of two things to me. To me personally, that's either really deep depression or a heavy duty drug use. Either way, there's no judgment. Life is life. Humans do human things. We end up down roads we never thought.
Yeah, he never used drugs. He never used drugs.
Okay.
He never used drugs or alcohol.
Then it would have been that heavy duty depression instead, I'm guessing, because that statement, hello darkness, my old friend, that means and maybe there's a third meaning for it. If anybody wants to give me a third meaning for that, that's great. But in my understanding, there's like this or that, and there could be a ton of different meanings for that statement. Those are just the understandings that I personally have. I'm going to tell you, he can't, where he is, he can't necessarily have regrets, but he can see it could have been done a different way. It could have been like there was an out, he just couldn't see it at the time. There was a way to make it through it, but he couldn't see that at the time. And to be honest, I feel like he was very exhausted. And again, I'm hearing hit a wall. And I feel like this was not only, there were many factors in this, not just one. Okay, love?
Thank you very much, Toni. Thank you.
You are, I
appreciate it all.
Absolutely. And I truly do hope that this was helpful for you. I truly do hope that this gave you some sort of a little bit of understanding. And before you go, I want to, for you, everybody listening, everybody re-listening, watching, rewatching, I want to do a clearing or a healing on trauma. It doesn't have to be the trauma of losing somebody. It can be any trauma that we've experienced. So all trauma has been cleared. I get a no. Let's start clearing that. And that's a biggie, folks, because some people say even being born, coming through the birth canal, or just coming into this world when we take that first breath can be traumatic. So this is trauma, whatever trauma you have experienced at any point in life. So let's clear that, and you can come back and re-listen to this at any time. And Mimi is kind enough to do a timestamp on YouTube for this. So I hope this is helpful for people. Thank you so much for calling in. I want to go to the next caller, who is 404. Did I already talk to you, 404?
No, I dropped it as soon as you took my call before the last.
How can I help you, 404?
Hi, I'm just calling just to see what do you see in my love life?
Okay. I'm trying to, and what's your first name, love?
It's Brittany.
Brittany. Okay. So here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, I'm not getting a lot. So I wonder if there is nothing going on in your love life right now, or if it's just a very peaceful love life, because I'm not hearing anything. So Brittany, here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say I do see a gentleman in your life. I don't know if this gentleman is here now or if he's coming in. He's taller, thin. Okay, I'm going to describe this gentleman to you. You tell me if you are aware of who he is. He's kind of I don't know that he's taller. I can't. They're not holding him up against a tape measure, but he has a what I would consider a runner's body. Okay, a runner's body. And he has shorter hair, but it's like little twists on top, and he has dark skin. So I know that's like the worst description ever of anyone. Does this person sound familiar to you?
No, not right now.
Okay, then this is somebody who's coming in. Okay. This person, there's the potential for this person to come in. And the thing that gives this person away is their hair. And I'm not really good at describing people, and I apologize that I'm not good at describing people. This person has a lot of charisma and a lot of chemistry. And this will be if you, okay, so here's what I'm going to say to you. If you start this relationship with this person, it will be a very, very, very passionate relationship, extremely passionate. But you have to balance the passion with, like, make sure it's not only a passionate relationship. Okay. The other thing they're saying, okay, this person, you are going to be very, very drawn to this person. I'm hearing that. I think it's Janet Jackson, like a moth to a flame. You're going to be that that song. You're going to be very drawn to this person. But if you start something with this person, there's just a few things they want you to double down on. First and foremost, make sure everybody in this situation is singled, or I don't want to say you're okay with people not being single, but you're going to be very, very drawn to this person, and it's going to be very difficult for you to keep your panties on around this person, okay? I'm just saying. And so you might.
Are you saying I'm the player?
No. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if this person comes into your life, you are going to be very drawn to this person, okay? Or when this person comes into your life. But I feel like this is a passionate relationship more than a balanced relationship. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I have a question. I am talking to a person that lives in Florida, and I just want to know: is this is this going to work out, or is this pretty much coming to an end?
No. I'm sorry I'm being so blunt about it, but I don't feel like that thing is going to work out. But I do feel like this other person's coming in, and I'm going to tell you, when this person comes in, if you want more than passion, you're going to have to play your cards right. Okay? There's somebody that's about to enter your life, okay, within a month. It's possible this person could come in within a month. And when this person comes in, you're going to lose like a little bit of common sense. Now, most women have been in a situation where they lose a little bit of common sense around a man. We're like, for some reason, we're so drawn to that person, and the passion takes over, and then the passion becomes the focal point. And it's a lot about the passion, but we're not balancing it out. We're not making sure we have the other elements of the relationship. If you want a full relationship with this person coming in, and let me say this to you, even if you feel like in the beginning you're not going to want a full relationship with this guy, maybe the passion's okay, there's going to come a point when you're going to want more than the passion with this guy. So make sure from the jump, from day one, you are nurturing a full, whole relationship with this person that's coming in. I do feel like whomever this person that's coming in is, you are going to have trouble. I don't know how else to say it. It's like that song, "It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes." I mean, that's just what they're showing me about this person coming in. If you don't want that, you are free to say no. I don't know that you're going to say no though. So make sure you're nurturing the whole relationship and not only the like naughty bedroom parts. Okay, sweetie? And I would say that completely differently in a private session. In a private session, that whole statement would have been very different, but this does air on TV. This does air on most podcasts. And I'm trying to be a little bit PG about what I'm telling you, but it's going to be very hot and saucy.
Is this like only a physical kind of thing? Or this is not really...
no.
Or late night. Is this like
okay, so again, I'm gonna say when I say passion and it's getting hot in here, take off all your clothes, and it's gonna be hard to keep your panties on. I think there's a very physical element to this situation, to this relationship. There's an extremely physical element to this relationship, but you can lead the relationship in a way that it doesn't only have to be physical. Sometimes we get into situations where it can be a very physical situation, but
Does the person have braids or is it twist?
I'm sorry?
Does the person have braids or twist?
They're like, I don't know if they're braids or twists, but they're close to the head. Like they're not long off the shoulders. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whatever this is,
I think I know what I think I know what person you're talking about.
Okay.
But that's always been a physical.
Very,
I know what you're talking about.
Very physical. If you,
but that person doesn't live close. They live in another state. But that's how it used to be in the past.
Okay, so that's why I asked in the beginning of my call with you, does this person sound familiar? Because it could be somebody from the past or somebody coming in. If this person comes back in for some reason, I would recommend that you do, or if somebody comes in that you have the same feeling you did with this person, because sometimes we can repeat a cycle but with a different person. So if somebody comes in that you feel like it's that same feeling of temptation and passion and very physical, make sure you nurture the whole relationship from the beginning. Make sure it's a full-on relationship and not just primarily focused on the passion of it. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I'm not interested in that person.
Well, even if somebody in case somebody like that person comes back around, okay, love? Because like I said,
yeah, it's that person. That person is came back. It's that person.
Okay. Well, then what I'll say to you is this. I feel like if it's not, that person came back around, for some reason they're bringing it back up again. I don't know if that person's going to come back around again, or if somebody like him is going to come around again. Okay, so sometimes if it's not that particular person, it can be somebody that it's a similar type of relationship. Okay, so just watch out for that and make sure you're nurturing the whole relationship. Unless you just want a physical thing-a-ding, then have a physical thing-a-ding. Okay, so Kate asked if I would do a clearing for the Jupiter Neptune conjunction. Okay, so what I'm going to say is yes, I will. Okay, so the Jupiter Neptune conjunction is going to be smooth. I get a no. Let's clear that to a yes. Okay, I know Jupiter is the planet. This is what I'm going to tell everybody. Jupiter is the planet of luck. Can somebody on YouTube tell me what is Neptune? I know Jupiter is luck. I believe Jupiter is luck. So Jupiter and Neptune together, and then figure out what house it falls in for you, because whatever house that is, it's bringing you luck and stability, and hopefully it's going to propel you forward. Now, I think these are both slower moving planets, so you have a while to nurture them and work with them and make sure you're getting everything you can out of them. Does that make sense? I hope so. Anyway, having said that, I'm going to do one more clearing for everybody listening, one more healing, and this is going to be on abundance, because if it's we already did trauma and we did the Jupiter Neptune conjunction. I am going to now do a clearing on, or a healing. We are receiving abundance. I get a no. Let's do a healing on that, so that not only when money comes to us can we receive it, but we're opening we're opening up those pathways for money to come to us. Our pathways of money coming to us are open. I get a no. Let's see. Oh, let's clear that to a yes. That one hit me hard. Oh my goodness, folks, that hit me really hard. So I want to say hi to Kate. I want to say hi to Unconscious Wisdom. Thank you so much for being here. Love that you said hi. Patrick, thank you for joining. Terry, I love that you joined us today. How will I do on my prep test? How will you do, Terry? How will you do on your prep test? I hear good. I hear take a breath on when you get to something that you are not really 100% positive on. Just take a slow, deep breath in and let it go, and you'll get back into that space. But Terry, just for you and anybody else taking tests or exams, we're going to pass the tests and exams. I get a yes. Yes, let's strengthen that. We'll have stress with them. Let's clear that. You know what? Let's just clear stress, okay? Because we're all probably having a bit of stress. So, we have let go of all stress. We've cleared all stress. I get a no. So let's clear both of those. So the ending of this show actually is packed full of clearings and healings. And yes. Okay. So, Kate, thank you so much. Neptune is intuition and dreams and visions. Ooh, okay. So, right there, let's do an opening for visions and dreams and having them be. Yes. Thank you again for posting that. Let's say that the Jupiter Neptune conjunction is going to work with us and for our benefit. I get a no, so let's clear that to a yes, everybody. All right. I love all of this. Hey, Fawn. Claim it all, Fawn. Yes, everybody claim this. Listen to it, re-listen to it, and enjoy it. I will be back Wednesday for 30 minutes at least, taking your questions, answering your calls. And don't forget to join me Wednesday evening on the Peter G Show. Thank you, everybody. Have an amazing week until Wednesday. Take care.